Hello, it's me again. This time we've got a lesson on how to use is and are. This shouldn't take too long. Okay, so in this lesson we're looking at is and are. The best way to do this is by looking at two sentences. The dog is running and the dogs are running. I think the first thing we need to do is we need to think about nouns and verbs. So in this sentence, we've got the dog or dog, that is the noun, that's the noun part of the sentence, and the verb is over here. So noun and noun, verb up there and down there. So what you've got to do is you've got to think of what is actually doing the verb. This is the verb itself and this is the subject. So in other words, this is what is doing the verb. Then once you've decided, okay, it's the dog or the dogs, you've got to decide how many. And if it's one, then you use the word is. So if it's just one, then you use the word is. And if it's more than one, so we've got more than one, then you use the word are there. Okay, so we've got more than one, mathematical symbol for more, by the way. More than one, then we use the word are. Simple as that. Two more examples for you here. So we've got the cat's sleeping and the cat something sleeping. So remember, you've got to decide, is it one or is it more than one? Well, cats is more than one. And if it's more than one, then we use the word are. In the second example, cat is singular. There is just one of them. So therefore, the cat is sleeping. There you go. That's all there is to it. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll show you a few examples and see how you get on. Remember, for each one, pause the video, have a good old think about it. If you need to go back to the beginning of the video just because you weren't perhaps sure about the rules, then obviously you can do that as many times as you want. Okay, so we've got some examples here for you. First example is Claire and Simon is singing, are singing. Well, look at how many people there are. There are two people. Two is obviously more than one. So therefore, Claire and Simon are singing. My class and I. Because there are more than one, because there's more than one person involved here, my class is a number of children and I, so therefore it's more than one. So this also is my class and I are walking. The clouds, something full of rain, which means that it's going to rain very, very soon. So the clouds is full of rain. Does that sound right? Quite often with these situations, if it doesn't sound right, it's not right. So the clouds are full of rain. Remember, more than one, there's more than one cloud. More than one means are. And finally, the wind. Well, the wind is blowing strongly. The wind are blowing strongly. Now, this is a bit tricky because you don't talk about one wind, but on the other hand, you don't talk about many winds either. So therefore, with this one, it's the wind is blowing strongly. The wind is blowing strongly. Right, so that's the end of the lesson. As I said, that was going to be a very, very quick lesson. Hope you understood it very, very well. if there's anything you're not sure about it, then rerun the video a few times until you're really sure you understand. Remember, one way of testing you understand is by trying out a few examples. Remember what I said earlier, if it looks like it's wrong or if it sounds like it's wrong, then it probably is wrong. Another way of testing your understanding is by seeing if you can get somebody else to understand. So you be teacher for a few minutes and try and get somebody to understand it by your teaching. Good luck and good luck.